So far, I've played more than 400 times on stage and prepared over 100 students to help them improve their playing for public. I've learned that if I apply those particular 4 steps, I can significantly reduce the impact of stress on my playing on stage, and you can use it for yourself today. Hopefully, this video will save you some time and help you improve your performances for public. Hi, I am Tom. I am a professional classical guitarist, and my mission is to share everything I know with you about practice, technique, and music to help you grow your passion even more. So what actually are those 4 steps? Number 1 is to relax. Number 2 is to take your time. Number 3 is to take a breath. And number 4, prepare for the first notes. But before we dive deeper what they are all about, let me tell you how did I get the idea. So I used to be very stressed person on the stage. I used to basically come on stage and have insane amount of stage fright, which blocked me most of the times. Trembling hands, sweating, not controlling my heartbeat, breath, etc. I was basically panicking, and it was destroying significant amount of my performances. And I thought it's the matter of having a good day or bad day, or what I've eaten before, or how much I slept, which of course matters. And I tried to develop my own solution for that. So I thought it's maybe the way how I warm up, or the way how I behave during the day before, but it didn't solve my problem. So once on the concert, I saw one of the great idols of mine, Agnello Desiderio, performing some kind of ritual, I guess, before playing. He would just come on stage, take significant amount of time, tune his guitar, and then with 2 fingers keep his nose like that, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. And it was kind of long. And then he started to play, but it was so good, so perfect. Like everything, the timing was insane. And I thought, maybe that could be a good solution for me too. Not keeping my notes before playing, but just to find some kind of routine when I'm already on the stage, not before. So I started to think about that, and how did I actually get the idea about the 4 things being so crucial is because I had opportunity to study a therapy, and during this path I've learned a little bit about the physiology and anatomy, which I was completely fascinated about, and I had opportunity to also have classes of Alexander technique with incredibly qualified teachers, one of which happened to be former professional guitarist, which also helped me a lot. And I figured out that it's not me who figured it out, but I was taught that breathing and in general time and being conscious of your reaction, of my reaction, is very important. It's crucial. So I tried to apply it on the ground of playing just before stage. So I tried to figure out how to apply those behaviors into my stage routine so I can positively impact the way I play just few seconds after. So now, what does that even mean to relax? I realized that I need to put some attention to all my body, and particularly my shoulders and my jaw muscles, to realize how tensed I was before I was playing the first note. It is incredible difference if you just think about this, and you will notice, you will observe what is happening to your body. When I realized that, I was shocked that I didn't put any importance into that or attention, and then I would just take guitar, start to play, and I would be like that, instead of thinking about relaxing my shoulders, relaxing my jaw muscles, because I used to play like that with my jaw. And on the top of that, I would ask myself not only if my shoulders are relaxed or if my jaw muscles are relaxed, but am I at all comfortable in this place? Where am I physically comfortable? Because if I'm not, I prefer to correct myself the way how I sit, right? And wait for that moment. So to me, this means to relax. Try to put attention into particular parts of my body, so I'm conscious of the tension of my body and I try to reduce it. So now thing number 2, take your time. Why at all to wonder to take my time on stage. What I do, I just wait or count to 13, because 13 is my favorite number. And it helps me realize, where am I? What I am doing. It helps me become more mentally conscious of the moment. Not only as previous step to relax, to put my attention into my muscles and into my body, but it helps me prepare my mindset. And it helps me realize what I am doing, become more conscious, observe mentally where am I in which situation. And now step number 3, take a breath. Why do I even do that, since I'm supposed to be already relaxed and I took my time? Because oftentimes emotions are not stepping down even if the tension is, at least in my case. So what I try to do, even if I'm kind of relaxed, I feel comfortable, I take my time, I wait, and on the top of that, I take a very deep breath and I try to calm down myself, not to let my emotions go over me. Try to put some peace also in my mind and muscles to have a better start. And then step number 4, which is preparing for the first note, not thinking about what I will eat after the concert, what I just did before the concert, what are people thinking when they look at me or listen to me, not that. Just first notes, first phrase, and being concentrated with the music. And those 4 steps for me, when completed, gave me such an insanely significant progress of my playing and increased the ratio of successful concerts, concerts which I was happy about, by easily 70-80%. Because now I know that if I don't play a good concert, I'm not happy about my concert, it's usually because I'm not well prepared enough. And not because I had not a good day, because I was stressed. Because this method doesn't reduce the amount of stress I feel, but it reduces how it impacts my playing on stage. So it has 2 purposes actually. One is for me, because I am the one who is calmer, taking some time, I try to relax, I try to provide the best possible conditions for myself, the closest to home practicing conditions on stage. Because at home, I would breathe naturally. I would be kind of relaxed. I would take my time and I would definitely think of what I'm playing, right? And I try just to bring it on stage in this kind of elevated state, right? Elevated mode. But the second purpose of that is for your audience. Because whenever people listen to you, they are so distracted in the beginning. People are occupied when you come on stage, or anyone comes on stage, the artist sits down, and when he starts or she starts to play, it is hardly possible for audience to be focused since the first sound. But I noticed that since I started to give myself this time for this ritual, my audience is much more into what I'm playing, and they are much more willing to listen since the first note. They are much more focused with me. So it helps me building the connection with my audience. Because imagine the difference. I just come on stage, I sit down, I tune my guitar, and I play whatever. And it can work exactly like now. But when I do perform all the 4 steps, it would look something like that. Let's say I already took a bow, I sit on stage, and what I do, and whatever the piece is, I am much more focused, I'm enjoying, and my audience is waiting for this first note. And this is crucial, because we both, me and my audience, we keep focus on what is going to happen. We build this kind of tension of waiting. If you see the impact of stress on your playing, maybe this video can be a good inspiration for you. I hope it helps. If you like this video, I warmly invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I invite you also to my website, tommusic.art, where you can find the book which I wrote recently, The Ultimate Classical Guitar. In the book, you can find over 40 exercises solving 15 most common guitar problems. You can start to work on it today. The book is absolutely free. The only thing you need to do to get it is to go to my website, tommusic.art, submit your email, and get the copy. Have a wonderful day, enjoy your practice, and see you next time.